Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Idle Research. This is a screen you're going to see at the end of the first clip, but it started too abruptly, so I decided to put it in here just to make an introduction. What's the theme today? We're going to farm Fuel Flask. I'm going to prestige up to the point where I get not enough, where it's not worth it anymore. And then we'll upgrade all sorts of other things as usual. So let's go back in time and see a very common screen. That's AFK mode. I use that at the end of my videos, but I'll use it in videos now because, well, I'll tell you why. First of all, if I want to reach an objective here, I wanted to reach 1E200. I overshot by a lot. I use AFK mode. Normal accelerator booster, real nice. Then in the flask, we got Black Flask accelerator. And we're going to try to work on Purple Flask accelerator. So why AFK mode? Because I can work on Flask mastery at the same time, and I can't while I'm offline. Sometimes I still have to be offline, but I'll use it more. Now here I'm 1E13 Purple Flask. I need 1E17, but it's not that bad with the 3. I can get more per craft and craft faster, and it's not very difficult to get. And for White Flask, 1000 seconds, I will certainly need to do that. Fire Flask. Oh yeah, this part. Gain more energy based on total Fire Flask earned. I will reach the maximum here, okay? And what happens is it just disappears. So gain golden flask per second based on what you can prestige for. The maximum is 10%, I didn't know that. I will reach the maximum, it will disappear, but I didn't see the number when I was playing. So I was thinking about making a proposition or a suggestion in the beta testing feedback, and I propose that we do like in Compacto, where in the lab you can see all the previously bought upgrades. I don't know if they're gonna go for it, but I feel like it would be a good quality of life improvement. Golden Flask 125%. I don't have enough for the generator, but that's really nice. It's gonna help me reach the 1E100 Golden Flask that I need to reach to promote to what I believe is called tubes. We'll see what happens when I reach that point. And I don't know which episode it will be. Here, more Fire Flask as usual. And we dump the rest in there, try to reach 100%, see what happens after that. 25,000, 29,000 Fuel Flask. I'm gonna get way more than this, of course. A bit later we're gonna start with the speed prestiging, and now we leave for 15 hours and we reach that screen that you saw at the beginning. 3.04 E18 Fire Flask. So this is Black Flask 1E13 second. It's no harder than any other flask to unlock. It will erode over time, this number, not a problem. Same process as any other flask before. For some reason I show this because when I make clips like this I imagine myself talking, but in the future if you see this, it's because I come back from it. I was just showing it to explain that I'm going to use it more, that's it. So for the 3 I'm saving some points because I know I will do speed prestiging. I'm gonna want to spend a little bit on Fuel Flask. Purple Flask is done for the accelerator. And the goal now is Pink Flask. And here I have enough for the generator, but I missed it. Next time I'll go there, I'll notice it. So here I kind of get this nice upgrade in the bottom left twice. Gives me 2 times more Fuel Flasks, will be very useful for what I want to do during this episode. This is where I get my maximum on the right. You'll see it disappear. See, it's gone. So that confused me. I didn't notice it. So that's why I think it'd be nice to have a button or something. But it's not the end of the world if they're going to go for it. That is not a major thing. So here I'm taking my time because I want to maximize how much Fire Flask I'm going to get. Then second priority is Golden Flask. Although exponent of mastery effect is pretty strong, and you dump the rest on the top, upgrade 90% we're at right now. So prestige 15%. We're getting there slowly. little cut here, and look how many XP I get. Really nice. I need that. So I'm trying to take advantage of that to save as many points as possible for the mastery tree. And I saw what I bought and a little bit disappointed, although I was conflicted. I'm going to explain that. I don't know if I'm going to do it right away or not. Let me... Oh, you see the right bottom, right? I'm now able to make white flask. 65,000 fuel flask. Oh yeah, we'll do a first round before we go in the tree. So I'm gonna burn this. I tried it without recording, okay? But every time you do it, it doubles in price, and that's why at one point it won't be worth it anymore. You'll see. But we're gonna try. So 33,000. Here's the generator. Will I see it? Yes, I will this time. I'm very, very close to get started on a speed prestiging. Yeah, I don't have the pink flask accelerators yet. I'm just burning. Clicking on this is less and less worth it though, because I'm getting closer to 100%. Okay, so what? 86. This is where we're gonna get started. By the end of the video, you'll see how much I have. In fact, if you're on my Discord, you already know which number I reached. So I went from 33 to 69,000, and I decided to zoom in to show really how much you get. 69,000. Let's zoom in. 105,000. So you can see this is marvelous. It's totally worth it. It's just that over time, the cost of the upgrade I want to buy goes up and up and up. And at one point, it will no longer be worth it because, you know, you cannot go further than, well, I'll be able to make white flask. I am right now, so I'm benefiting from white flask, but at one point, you know, I'm gonna have to make progress in the mastery tree and make black flask very easily before I do that again, and it won't be the main theme of any future episode. 102, so I did it, what, 16 times? So before I go further though, I'm gonna want to go in the tree and buy a few upgrades related to Fuel Flask, and I'll show you the conflict I had in my mind. But I should have focused really on Fuel Flask, but it's not really. You see how it doubles? Yeah, at one point I'm gonna have to stop. Okay, let's see where we get. Okay, is it where we're gonna start doing this? So here, I don't think I should have done that. I should have put more in this upgrade Fuel Flask gains, put way more in this one. So that was a mistake, I think, to touch golden flask. And there's also Fuel Flask upgrade for each individual flask. I could have done that too, but also I was conflicted because I had access to white flask and I wanted to make progress in the tree within the spiral shape thing, move forward towards black flask slowly at the same time. So I wanted to do multiple at once instead of focusing on the main task, which was speed prestige to get fuel flask. But I'll make more progress, 100% here, make more progress in the tree, and later on try again within a video somewhere. But I'll just let you know here, I prestige X amount of time, I got X amount of fuel flask. But that's all I'll do. I'm not gonna, you know, show you in great detail. Look at that, all white flask. I'm trying to get some flask mastery here for the white flask. Still don't have the pink booster for flask, but later on I will. Still have this habit, look at that, everything is at 1. This habit of clicking on accelerators is no longer necessary because I'm at 100% for the generators. And we keep going. 10 seconds per upgrade, prestige, but it's not that bad, it's not that painful, and I had to stop at one point anyways. I can take break if I want to anyway. I can go AFK mode, come back, prestige again. You know, I can do all sorts of things. But before I go AFK mode though, I should probably have everything in order, like all my presets in order, for instance. That would be a perfect example. And we're back to all white flask trying to, now I'm at 26. Look how slow it is. I'm trying to level this up a bit. I did that with every flask, didn't I? All in one color, right? I'll do the same with Black Flask too later on. Probably not in this episode. It's a bit blurry, the line between episode 7 and 8. Look at that. 505, that was my goal, so I let it run. Trying to reach E500. I even turned off the music. I had stuff to do in the background on my computer. Unlock pink flask accelerator. So we're gonna have access to that now. Real nice. Let's go. And also I have enough. Sometimes I look at them reverse, pretty strange. But yeah, I see the required amount on the left instead of on the right. Here I'm gonna be careful to buy as much fire flask as possible in terms of multiplier. Then golden flask gain, although increased exponent mastery effect is really strong. And then 110% now. So is there a limit? 1000%, or can you go to infinity? I don't know. Curious about that. So 1E500. Very nice. Let's see how much in terms of boosters I get. 849 times. And this time, you see the generator in the bottom, I will forget to activate it, which doesn't matter, I'll activate it later. I got 1 million fuel flasks right now. E700 is next goal. I think that's episode 8 stuff though. Okay. So the next to do would be white flask. I better upgrade a bunch of stuff in the tree though. So that's going to happen probably later. So 116, we're not done with this. And let's go. Now I'm gonna push as far as I can. 500,000, see it's half. Now it cost me $1 million just for one upgrade. But I'm gonna push this as far as I possibly can within reason. There you go, so I got 11 million fuel flask. I prestige 200 times overall. Since I started, I decided to stop there because it cost me 400,000 just for one little upgrade like this. I said no. 23.7 seconds, it used to be in the 40s, almost divided by half the time it takes to make a batch of flask. And got 12 miserable points here. So I'm gonna want to farm more points, and I will. So we reach our goal for this episode. There's a few more little things I'll do, but that will be pretty much it for this one. A lot of progress in terms of energy for sure. Still a few things though. So we do a cut here and research. I see blue. That's a good sign. Oh, so 2000 seconds to get Black Flask. That's less than an hour. Look at that. That is the gain and all crafting speed for golden flask. So that's a flask booster for golden flask. Really nice. So I had enough for that. E11 white flask, not bad. So we're getting there for the booster once again, or accelerator should I say, for white flask. And here more fire flask as usual. And I decided to go auto research Black Flask. It seems like I'm going to get them soon anyways. And the usual stuff, you know, mastery effect, exponent, and golden flask, and this and that. So 120% now for the generators. 60 points is still miserable. I'm slowly trying to move towards the Black Flask area, because I'm gonna want to upgrade how fast I can craft them, how many I get per craft. That's my goal. Here I'm trying to decide what to do. But I'm working on White Flask as well to get that accelerator. Look at that, how fast I get for a flask, pretty nice. So E584, if I really wanted to push, I could reach one E700. And I will, next episode. 18%. But I didn't play that long, you know, in that sequence. I'm gonna close the game until we get Black Flask. That's why I'm closing the game. It's the tradition. Look at that, it says max at the top. I left for not even 1 hour. Max, that's a nice thing to see. So now I have access to all flasks. Can I craft them right now, do you think? Let's see. So 3 for each, and that's very interesting because that's what I'm going to be using once everything is settled. 3 of each color and 6 red. You'll see that episode 8 or 9, I'm not sure. Look, 30 something seconds to make a Black Flask. Super nice. I was very happy to see that. Very, very nice. I'll be able to get everything, all the accelerators and etc. And also for Flask Mastery, I'll be able to start working on Black Flask right away. And eventually, when I speak Prestige, I'll get the benefits of Black Flask. But before I do that, once again, I'm going to want to make progress in the tree for Fuel Flask and all. Well, I'll show you some things towards the very, very end of the video. I'll wait before I farm for Fuel Flask. I'll tell you why. So here, I don't have any points, so desperation. I need to spend time on this. Okay, so 200 out of 1000, no change. And okay, those blue things, this is what I was talking about. Unlockables, you have Ice Flask and Anti Flask. The blue thing I would assume maybe Ice Flask just because it's blue. So yeah, before committing so many points in Fuel Flask upgrades and all, I'd like to reach 1 E1000 to really understand what these two flasks does, just in case they have some sort of influence on Fuel Flask. And in my current footage, I'm not far anyways, so I'm about to know. Stay tuned because we're gonna continue to do very fast progress. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.